Layla, I'm going to show you the soup that I made yesterday. It needs these noodles, these kind of small little noodles, or the spiriton, the orso ones that we usually get. And this is the butter that you're familiar with. We also had this as well. Any butter will do also. Doesn't have to be this kind of butter, you know. So all we need is to get an empty pot, a clean one, and we're gonna grab a knife. Okay, so I'm just gonna get a little slice of butter, like maybe this much. Okay, and I'll show you how much also I don't usually use measures, so if you're asking me how much this is, it's just a little slice. So I'm gonna melt it here in the pot like this. Let it melt entirely. And usually I don't cook on high heat, honey, okay? Medium heat is good because too much heat will burn the butter so quickly. And will make it turn brown and will be burned. So we don't want that. Yes, we do. Okay, so the butter now is melted entirely. And I'm gonna put some. This is maybe like 3/4 of a cup, if you would like to say, like that. Okay, and you soak it entirely in the butter, and then if it's too low, you can maybe turn it to 3/4 of a high. So we're just gonna let it here. I have to continue to stir like this. I don't want to turn it too high. If I'm far away, I will not be turning it that high, but here, because I'm right here, as you can see, turning it high has already started to smoke. We don't want that. But yeah, making sure that the heat is normal, is not too high, it's decent. A little bit above medium, 6 out of 10 is good, out of 9 I mean. And as you can see, it started to get brownish here a little bit. Yeah, like that. But the key here is to continue to stir, because if you leave it, it will immediately burn. So yeah, with a wooden spoon would be better, but that's the one that is clean here, so it's fine. As you can see, it's turning brown like that. So now we chop a couple of garlic. Smaller pieces, not too small, not too big. Like these smaller pieces are good. And I'm gonna mix them here. I removed the pot from the stove so it doesn't burn when I'm gone chopping the onions. So here's the burner, and I put it here like that. So as soon as you put the onion here like this, you're gonna start smelling some really good smell. It'll be really awesome. Okay, so now it's all brown, and as you can see, also the garlic here is looking really nice and smells really nicer. Okay, now you can actually add a little bit of broth, chicken broth or beef broth, any broth will do. But the key here is to put the thing, because as soon as you do it, you hear that? You want to keep all that beautiful aroma that comes out of this. You want to keep it in here. So now once you put this in here, and then it simmers like this. Now you see? Now you want to add some water. Usually I have boiled water. I boil water here. It's already been boiling, as you can see. So here's what I'm gonna do. Add more water, as much as I want. Halfway to the pot here. This could actually make a really nice soup for 2 people. So if you want to do this for you and your sister or anybody else in the house, you can actually share. And then you have to turn it high so it can boil, because the noodles have to cook. Now it's boiling. You don't have to keep it boiling for too long. As soon as it boils, you can put it back on medium heat like this. Yeah, and then you can also now maybe add some salt. You be careful with the salt because this one is dropping very little, but you can put the salt for your soup, for your taste. Now you want to put some spices like black peppers. You want to grind some like that. Usually this thing doesn't drop very much. And maybe put a couple of those guys. Maybe 3 like that here. And a few of those. This is red peppers. It's really tasty, but it's also spicy too. So you want to put a few, but not very much. Like that. It's gonna give a really nice taste. Now this is a really nice touch. Peeling some slices of carrots like this and adding it. That gives a really nice touch to it. Still cooking on low heat. Low heat is the best. So it doesn't burn anything and it gets the best taste and it gets the best smell. Okay, I think this is plenty enough. We cover it and let it simmer for a little bit. Let it cook. Maybe we want to keep it boiling, but not too far, not too much boiled. 6 is good, 6 out of 9. And this is gonna keep it going for a little bit. And when we're done, we can actually put some maybe some garnish on top, like parsley, chopped onions, things like that. But that's all there is. That's it. So the stems of the cilantro, cut a few of them like this, and then you throw it here like that. And then the leaves will be the garnish. And let me show you. Here are the leaves. And those are, you can also throw those guys in here, and then you can also chop some chives as well. Those guys are a little old, but those chives are really nice. And I'm gonna drop those guys in the pot. We'll serve it in a minute. I'll show you how we serve it. Okay, so now this is what it looks like. Like that. And then we can just serve it in a bowl. The deeper the bowl, the better. You need a lot of those soupsies. You put 1 scoop here and 1 scoop there, so everybody get the same taste on the top and the bottom. Like that. You want to get all of it here. Spatula is the best friend. Now it's complete. If you feel like it's a little thick, you might want to even put some water. And then put some garnish. So here's some garnish, chives. And if you feel like it needs a little bit more water, you can actually put some water when it boils, because it would just be really fresh. And get some really nice spoons. These deep spoons are really nice. So I'll show you what to do with the soup in a minute. With the water, I mean. So the water is boiling here. Can decide to be living on the edge. I put some water like that. Mix it really soupy and water. And if it needs some salt, eventually you can put some salt. And ta-da! Enjoy. You can also maybe squeeze some lemon on it, and that would be the last thing you want to put.